Here's Jason Myers to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. Fielded right around the 8. And that starts this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They start on the ground with the Panther. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. 5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down.
A quick first down, he nicely put out a decent game.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. On the toss, they run right side with McCaffrey. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Loss of 6.
Let's go.
On 3rd down. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk.
So many times we see teams go on the road and they lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make it downfield.
Some company going on to it. This one's going to go straight into the turn and incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. We're coming out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Up the middle, here's Walker to the 27-yard line.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play, and they gave up no cutback on them. They always tried to dart through. No first for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Seattle, let's go. You hear me?
Now a play fake, and it's Smith.
Got him. Oh, good defense, boy. Good defense.
A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, that's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. The first look here for DJ Dallas. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. Pretty effective run there. Now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward.
Fuck, man.
The Niners are going to have it And here just past the 25.
Well, Brent, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get him next time out.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Seahawks on third down. Throwing now is Lance. And this is going to be incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they have to give up the football again after this one.
Lance to throw for it on fourth down. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. He's got the first down and more than that. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
I'm tripping. Fuck.
A bit of a collapse, allowing the fourth down play to result in 23 yards. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. A handoff left, McCaffrey. Room here to run. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. We're scoreless after 1.
Ready, set.
And he is going to lose yardage here. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Now Lance. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
They hit that crossing route really well. Excellent timing, puts it right on him, and he keeps running.
Yeah, turned it upfield for good yardage.
Here we go.
From the 2, here's 1st and goal. McCaffrey, he is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Again, McCaffrey. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. The Seattle defense, they haven't broken yet. Coming up here on a 3rd and goal situation. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5.
Get your 3 there, brother.
And also bring up 4th.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they did. And it'll be intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal. Oh, they were so close to the goal line, Charles. 4th down, they figure, well, we'll go for it. But the decision to pass winds up being a bad one with that interception.
Well, I think you said it really well. They may have just figured we're this close, we may as well go for it. Or they had a plan right from the beginning coming into this game to be aggressive. In any event, it didn't work out for them.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. So after a scoreless first quarter, we at least finally get some points on the board.
But it can't be what either of us expected, can it?
No, the safety's not what you expect for the first points of the game, but one of the goose eggs is gone. Lance and the 49ers now. 1st and 10 at their own 24. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Lance to throw it. Hitting Samuel on the slant. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And Lance now to throw. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
On 2nd and 10, Lance. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 36 yards on the play.
When teams practice their plays during the week, they're hoping that it's going to pay off on game day. So it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game, and they hit that one there for big yardage.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Lance looking to throw it. And it's caught. Touchdown 49ers. Juwan Jennings, a 9-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to extend their lead. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that makes this a 9-point game. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. On the return from his end zone, Godwin Igwebuike. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Noah Fant, 71 yards. And the Seahawks are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. It's on the PAT, and the lead is down to 2. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This taken in at the goal
Drop that
line.
bitch.
And he returns this to the 22. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead,
fucking
take the
play.
knee, get on out for the half.
Go fucking play.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. And Lance going to throw. Going up top. It's caught inside the 25. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. To throw, it's Lance. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And the Seahawks will take over here at their own 14-yard line. Clock at 20 seconds to go in the half as they come up first and 10. After the interception, here's Smith. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10. Out of the gun, Smith. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And the 49ers are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. Second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the third quarter. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Play action. It's Smith. Left side here, that's the tight end Fant. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. So here's a first and 10 at the 38. Throwing again is Smith. And the Niners get there and bring him down. It was Eric Armstead fighting his way through that time to record the sack.
Now that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
On the give, it's Walker. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
From the gun, here's Smith. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. picked off by Fred Warner. And the Niners are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. On the tackle that time, Shelby Harris.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Here's Lance. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Well, he's had the interception woes in this one, Charles. At that time, a little bold to throw it into double coverage, but he beat the double coverage.
Yeah, but I admire that he still will challenge defenders downfield, even though the ball's been in jeopardy a few times in this game. A nice ball there against multiple defenders, and they advance it downfield.
And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Back to throw. Lance. This one caught by Kittle. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. It's a gain of 35.
They came out with an aggressive mindset to start the third quarter, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them take more of these type of deep shots as this game moves along. They connected there. They expect to connect on more before this one's over.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey, and they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Lance. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a 1-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
And they'll go for it. Lance. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And nothing but daylight ahead. The 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Oh, shit.
I mean, both offenses have clearly struggled throughout, so kind of fitting that it's another big defensive play that yields points here in the late going.
Yeah, really, both of these defenses have been up to the task throughout this game, and we haven't seen much in terms of offensive creativity or results. And there, not only does the defense force a turnover, but then the points of mind to take it away for 6 points.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded right around the 8. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
Come on, man. Come on, defense.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they have to try and move past that pick 6 because now they're dealing with a 4th quarter deficit. And they need this drive to end in points. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Play action. Now it's Lance. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him back. Now after the sack, Lance and the Niners
Go get him.
starting up here with a 3rd.
Go get him. Go fucking get him.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
Desperation time here. Lance. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk.
Fucking right. Get out there for the help.
This is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by
Get out there for the help, man.
Think about it, though. That interception, great for his stats, but bad for field position. It was 4th down.
Yeah, terrific observation. If there is going to be a silver lining, and this is what he'll plead when it comes time to watch it again.